Good morning and welcome to the February 20th Victim Compensation Board meeting. Would you please call the roll?
Chairperson Pearson.
Here.
Member Shavaro.
And Member Tubbs is not here today. If you could please stand up and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Let's go to item 1. It's approval of the minutes of the January 30th, 2020 board meeting. Before we do that, I've got some additions and corrections. If you go to page 1, item 3, it says approval of minutes of the June 27, 2019 board meeting. That should actually be the October 19, 2019 board meeting. The item above that is for the June 27, 2019 board meeting. And I also voted to approve the minutes of the October 19, 2019 board meeting minutes. Okay? So with those corrections, do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I move the approval with those corrections.
I second that motion. So it's been moved and seconded that the January 30th, 2020 board meeting minutes with the corrections be adopted. All in favor say aye. Aye. The motion to approve the minutes passes. Let's please move to item 2. This is public comment on items not on the agenda. This is the opportunity for the public to comment on, as I said, items not on the agenda. The board is restricted on what it can do relative to those public comments. We may not discuss the items or take any action on the items, but we are more than happy, and please feel free to step up and share whatever you would like to discuss with us. So if there's anybody here who would like to make a public comment, please come forward and state your name for the record. All right. Is there anyone on the phone, Michelle? Being that there's no public comments, let's move to item 3. This is the Executive Officer Statement, which will be presented by Interim Executive Officer Linda Gledhill.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Just to update the board on a couple items. As you know, the Victims Compensation Board and Cal OES are beginning our strategic planning meetings for the year. We look forward to updating you in the future on our work together. We did recently hire 5 victim advocates in our customer service unit to work with the victims and use our online portal to apply for services. I wanted to let you know that on February 3rd, there was a shooting incident on a Greyhound bus traveling from LA to the Bay Area. One victim was from Colombia died, and there were 5 others that were injured. There were 43 people on the bus. Cal VCB to date has received 23 applications from members, people who were affected by that incident, and we are working with Cal OES and the local county and CHP to make sure that we cover whatever expenses that we can for those who were victim of that event. Finally, just to let you know, February, we recognize Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month. We've been doing outreach and online promotion to make sure that people understand that this is a very serious issue for women and boys ages 16 to 24, and one that we take very seriously to make sure that those affected by that kind of violence might be aware of our services.
Thank you for that update, Linda. Are there any questions or comments on that item? Seeing none, let's move to item number 4. This is the contract update that will also be presented by Interim Executive Officer Linda Gledhill.
Thank you. One informational item, the renewal of support and subscription for our Palo Alto network firewalls. This is just over $50,000 and protects the network environment from cybersecurity threats.
Are there any questions or comments on that agenda item? Seeing none, let's move to item number 5. This is the legislative update that will be presented by Acting Chief Counsel Jenny Wong. Good morning.
SB 951 was introduced. This bill would make an appropriation from the general fund to pay erroneous conviction claims approved by CalVCB after the passage of SB 417.
Thank you, Jenny. Any questions on this agenda item? Seeing none, let's please move to item number 6. This is the claim of Ruben Martinez Jr. This is a Penal Code Section 4900 erroneous conviction claim. Do I have a motion to approve staff's proposed decision to grant Ruben Martinez Jr.'s application for compensation as an erroneously convicted person, and that the legislature appropriate $635,600 as payment for being wrongfully imprisoned for 4,540 days?
So moved.
I second that motion. It's been moved and seconded that staff's proposed decision to grant Ruben Martinez's application for compensation at the amount of $635,600 be approved. All in favor, say aye. The motion to approve the application passes. Okay, now let's move on to the Victim Compensation Program portion of our agenda. This is the closed session item. We will convene into closed session pursuant to Government Code Section 11126, Subdivision C3, to discuss numbers 1 through 23 of the Victim Compensation Program. Thank you. Pardon? Okay, the public comment was at the beginning of the agenda, but you are welcome now to...
Okay, appreciate that.
Yes. Yes.
Morning. My name is Christy Melton. I am an investigative producer with CBS 13. We have been trying to get answers from your agency since June 2019, and no one will sit down with us to answer some simple questions. We have a violent crime victim living in pain for 5 years who has yet to get the care this agency is supposed to provide crime victims. He describes the same issues exposed in an audit of your agency dating back 12 years. Taking too long to pay bills, processing delays. He can't even figure out how to find a doctor who will work with your program. A 2011 report cited the same problems. A victim's advocate calls your program difficult to navigate and says it causes more trauma to the victims that it's supposed to help. Let me repeat that. A crime victim advocate says your program causes even more trauma to the victims it's supposed to help. Why is a program created to help crime victims characterized as re-traumatizing? How can a victim spend 5 years trying to get help from your program? And what are you doing to fix this? CBS 13 thinks these crime victims deserve answers. Why won't you give them? Will someone please sit down with us and answer our questions?
Thank you for your comments. We appreciate them. As I mentioned, I don't know if you were in the room during the public comment session. The board, we're restricted from engaging in a dialogue on the topic. We can get your public comments, but we can't discuss them. We can't take action on them, but we can certainly talk to staff. Staff is here. The interim executive officer is sitting here at the dais, and someone will be in touch. But thank you very much for coming here and
Yes, thank you
Thank
for
you.
listening. We are just really
Absolutely.
hoping that someone will talk to us. Thank you.
Okay. We are going to move into closed session now. Thank you. Ready? The board is reconvening into open session pursuant to Government Code Section 11126, Subdivision 3. Do I have a motion for numbers 1 through 23 of the Victim Compensation Program?
I move approval of staff recommendation on all items.
I second that motion. It's been moved and seconded that staff's recommendation for numbers 1 through 23 of the Victims' Compensation Program be adopted. All in favor say aye. Aye. The motion to adopt staff's recommendation passes. Okay. Is there any other business that needs to come before the board? Seeing none, the meeting is adjourned. The next meeting is scheduled to occur on March 19th. Thank you.